Welcome to Kick the Media. This is your host, Kamar Star.
And your co-host, JJ Chronic.
How you guys doing on your Saturday afternoon? Oh, afternoon basically. It's morning. 10 minutes afternoon, you know what I mean? But how you guys doing on your Saturday? I hope you guys are enjoying your day. We got a few topics to talk about today.
Yeah. Today's episode 21.
It's 21. It's called Eye Opener. So, our title is self-explanatory, which we're just talking about things that, that you guys should know about, you know what I mean? And open up your eyes to it and your ears and listen and see. But we'll get into it. Where are the topics, bro?
He's like, where's the topics, bro? So if you guys aren't aware, the first topic, usually we kind of try to keep it open because it's legalization, or if you guys aren't aware, legalization is actually coming up to almost 1 year, come October, right?
Yes, October 17th? Yeah.
It'll be 1 year officially, that legalization. And I believe in Ontario, at least, we're starting to go into the state phase 2 of legalization into edibles and tinctures and whatnot.
And tinctures?
Yeah, because it's still technically illegal, become recreational for edibles and whatnot. Which I personally don't understand this, because we've been talking about cannabis for quite some time, haven't we?
Yes, we have, man.
And I still don't understand why the police is still busting people.
It's not a topic.
Like, it's legal.
It's legal, but we talked about this last time. It's legal, but you have to have a certain amount on you so you don't get yourself in trouble. Once you exceed that amount, you're going to get yourself in trouble. And you guys put yourself in that position because you guys know you're not supposed to walk a certain amount of weed on you. But yeah, you guys feel like you guys should because it's legalized. It's legalized to walk a certain amount on you to have a certain amount on you. So once you guys go over that amount, you guys are going to get arrested.
Now, wasn't there like a huge raid out in Leamington you were telling me about earlier?
I was telling you about a raid? I guess it was tell you I know I get paid. I guess it was a raid out in Leamington. When was this?
July 24th. It was the end of July, roughly.
That was like...
It was Project Moon.
A month ago.
Yeah, but this is just getting released that police seized apparently over 7,000 illegal marijuana plants from Leamington.
So hold on, this happened a month ago, and we're just hearing about this today?
Well, no. So this article from the Windsor Star came out on August 9th. From what I read and understood from it, basically there was a farm in Leamington which was one of the bigger raids in a massive series of drug busts for an elite product of trafficking across southwestern Ontario, and was led by York Regional Police. Police apparently seized over 7,000 legal marijuana plants, according to the Windsor Star, from a Leamington farm through Project Moon, a year-long York Regional Police investigation. So it took them a year to investigate somebody, first of all, and apparently it operated by an alleged Asian drug ring.
Wow.
Based in Vaughan, which is north of Toronto, isn't it?
Asian, what?
Vaughan, north of Toronto.
Vaughan, yeah.
So police performed 24 I can't pronounce that word.
Stimulation?
No, right there.
Where is it?
Raids on July 24th that retrieved 20,000 legal marijuana plants. And apparently they had
simultaneously?
Yeah, and apparently they had synthetic drugs, and there was over 40 people who were laid charges against in a press release from York Regional Police.
And they all got arrested in Leamington? 40 people?
Well, not just in Leamington. This is just throughout southwestern Ontario, right? And those lead products have been bought or leased through medical marijuana licenses to grow. So if you aren't aware, you go... from what I've understood and from articles I viewed, a lot of these so-called legal producers who produce marijuana, not going to mention names, but like, for example, the one that I get my medicine from, in the little bottles.
Yeah.
Not that one in particular, but other ones have been told or basically passed on licenses to other people to grow for them so they can keep their production going, but they're not growing at the location they're designated by Health Canada.
Oh, so there's this drug dealers.
So I don't want to get how the Canadian government or Health Canada can allow all this to go on and give these corporations or licensed producers...
They never allowed it because they didn't know about it.
Slap on the wrist.
But they didn't know about it, so they never allowed it.
That's exactly how they're playing it off too. That's exactly what Health Canada.
They went behind the back and got someone else to grow for them in a different location that they didn't know about any of it. You get me? Maybe they did, but to my knowledge, they didn't.
Well, if you didn't know, OPP and Toronto Police helped carry over 24 raids across Southwestern Ontario.
In the last, how much? What?
Over a year.
That's good. That's good.
Police retrieved more than 560 kilograms of dried cannabis.
That's a lot of motherfuckers.
Most of which was packaged and ready to be shipped with evidence, and then it was headed to the United States, surprisingly. Other drugs retrieved...
From Canada?
Yeah, from Canada. BC, but... Sorry. Other drugs retrieved included more than 15,000 ecstasy pills, 23 kilograms of methamphetamine, 15,300 MDMA pills, 400 Viagra pills, 9 pounds of mushrooms. 9 pounds. York Regional Police started a press release saying that there was over $200,000 and 4 firearms. TEC9 Machine Gun with a silencer. What's a TEC9?
Bro.
I should probably Google that.
Bro.
See what it looks like.
You are live.
And with a silencer.
Bro, you are live.
I know I am live.
Everybody just heard you ask.
I don't...
What is a TEC9? Alright.
Don't they have a song?
Not the rapper either. He's talking about an actual gun. So
one of the biggest concerns is regulation of medical marijuana licenses and issuing, said Walker. And it's concerning you look at the number of licenses Health Canada gives out, and so on and so forth. I don't know. I think it's interesting to see what happens. I think it's funny. But yeah, anyways, let's go on to the next topic.
Anyways. 90 kilograms of suspected cocaine seized at Ambassador Bridge.
So it's not actually cocaine, it's suspected cocaine.
What the hell is suspected cocaine? Oh, so this farm package of white substance in it and suspected it was cocaine. Yeah, but don't say that because baking soda. Don't say that. But, yeah, well, you know, if they suspect this cocaine, they have either somebody... Well, he had 90 kilos. You know, he was bound to get caught at the border. You're trying to cross from Windsor, Ambassador Bridge.
No, Detroit to Canada, I think. Wait, so the driver was... Hold on. I don't know if he was coming back or going over. Because it just says the Canadian Service Agencies.
Well, he got caught in Canada. And
80 bricks.
With 80 bricks of cocaine. You get what I'm saying to you? So, that's crazy. First of all, why are you trying to cross the border with 80 bricks of cocaine driving your car? You know what I mean? For you to get pulled over, that means you're doing something. For them to search your car and do all that, either you fucked up and you're doing something stupid, you know what I mean? That's why you got caught. But anyway, I'm not condoning why you got caught. I'm just saying to him, for him to be doing that is really dumb. You know what I mean? Like, he said, how much time did you get?
Well, nothing has been done yet. I've tried to keep track of this article.
10 years.
But the driver was a 27-year-old LaSalle, Quebec guy.
LaSalle?
LaSalle, Quebec.
Oh, LaSalle, Quebec.
Was arrested and charged with importing and possessing for the purpose of trafficking. So he's lucky he didn't, because I'm sure there's other charges that could have been laid on this. So he's lucky they just charged him with that, to be honest with you.
Say it's a recreational use. So I buy in bulk.
But just...
I buy for the year.
I don't know why you'd even want to try to do that. And that was posted by the CBC News. And
96 kilos, bro. It's killing me.
I just can't get over that 96 kilograms.
Did like 4 trips. Well, I'm not trying to stop talking.
But anyways, on to our next topic, which has been a heat, and we've talked over the last couple episodes. If you don't know about the 2 BC murders...
I don't know, let me know.
You don't know?
No, I wasn't here last episode.
You were here.
I wasn't here, but like spiritually, his body was here.
So if you guys aren't aware, there was 2 BC fugitives who were out for the loose. They killed a couple people. 2 people. If you listen to our previous episode, you can hear us talk about it.
Yeah, they murdered some people. So.
But from what... The bigger question is what they're trying to ask and killed 3 people. Is they're trying to determine... what was likely mean to closure for the families of the victim? There were questions like, if they are guilty, what set them on the path to make the murder? Were there some radicalization? Did it start out as a miserable childhood? Some may want to blame violent video games or movies.
Are these questions they're asking?
This is what they wanted to ask them. Were they on drugs?
Who wanted to ask them this?
So the families of the victims who got killed, because the murder suspects are no longer here because, according to forensics evidence, they shot themselves. Self-inflicted. Yeah. Which, personally, I'm not going to touch that, but I don't...
So, they want to know why they did these murders. So, these are the questions that they wanted to ask the victim. Hold on,
this is posted by Global News.
Hold on. I'm going to go deep in this. So, these are the questions that they wanted to ask the two male suspects.
Yes.
The two Caucasian male suspects.
Yes.
So when a black person commits a murder, the family's not going to ask those questions. Was it video game? Was the music this? Right? Oh, he's a gangbanger. He killed my son. So why won't ask these two guys these questions because he killed our people? Bro, I don't get it. You get what I'm saying to you, bro?
Oh, I see you were trying to mean by the wording of the
words. That shit, bro. Fuck that shit, bro.
They were thinking well enough to burn what they may have been evidence, and then they were out of sight. Where they're installed by mass shooters as a notary. Some will blame the media for naming past killers and suspected glamorizing what they did. So if you look at what's happening in the States with all these mass shootings and whatnot, like, do you think it's bad that the media portray, like, I think it's good that the media tells these stories because how's the public supposed to know?
It's true.
I'm just saying, like, I understand your point of view about
they treat race differently, so... For me to talk about this topic, it'll get too heated, you know what I mean? So that you can talk about this topic.
I know,
that's just messed up.
I personally, the reason why I brought this article up was because I just don't think they killed themselves. I don't think they self-inflicted themselves. That's just my opinion. What's your opinion on that? Do you think they killed themselves?
Yeah.
You think they did? Because they didn't want to serve time in jail?
Yeah. Death to them.
What do our viewers think? Let us know.
It's foul, bro. You can ask 21 questions for those two guys. Well, as soon as the black person kills somebody, throw them in jail. Get out of here, bro. That shit out of here, man.
So,
I don't know what I'm talking about. Fucking dumb guy.
So, speaking of cannabis, we're smoking on something, but our host over here doesn't know what he rolled.
Stupid kid.
What do you think?
I think it's the white rhino.
The white rhino.
I don't think it's the gelato, but I think it's the white rhino question. Man, if it's white rhino.
Well, while we're sparking this up, we're gonna go on to our next topic over here.
School's out?
No, not school's out. Justin Trudeau visited Mayor John Tory. So if you look on Justin Trudeau's Twitter, who's the 23rd Prime Minister of Canada, if you guys didn't know, always good to meet with Mayor John Tory. We're working together to invest in good public transit infrastructure and keep your community safe, fighting gun violence, and growing the middle class here in Toronto. If you guys aren't aware, you can see in the photo that John Tory just recently went through some leg surgery. I forget what type of tendon, but if you look in the picture, you can see he has a cast on and he's on a scooter.
So he's fighting gun violence?
Well,
I said gun violence is winning.
In Toronto, I would say so.
Yeah, gun violence is kicking their asses right now.
I would say so. But it's not just that. Like, see, and in Windsor points it to Toronto. I think we need to take a bigger aspect look at this and look at this towards the States, because where are we getting all these guns from?
Detroit? Over here. Canada.
You think so, really?
I know so. You know what I'm saying to you?
I still think...
For them to cross the border every time and bring a weapon over, you know what I mean? Instead of bringing it over, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's easy, but it's hard at the same time, right? You know, we don't take that
They've
chance,
done it. If you look in 2017, they brought 697 over and got caught.
I know that, bro. I'm just saying, like, I'm going to say maybe 70, I'm going to say, it could be 50-50 down the middle. You know what I mean? Half and half. I say 50-50 down the middle. But at the end of the day, they're pointing all this violence to people in Toronto. And at the end of the day, because the lady in the news, people that were doing all the violence right now in Windsor are from Toronto. You get what I'm saying to you? Like, they pull it in the newspaper, but whatever, that's what it is. You know what I mean? Like, well, but it's just weird because even when there's violence before that and they didn't know where it was coming from or where the person was, you know what I mean? They just believe it's from Toronto all the time. I'm not thinking some Detroit that's literally 5 minutes away from Windsor and Toronto's 4 hours away. You get what I'm saying to you? So they have to, like, just stop just blaming Toronto for everything. Look at it from different aspects.
I just want to see, personally, in Ontario in general, the lower and middle class grow.